Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Iceman and Bob. I wanted to put out this video to answer a lot of questions and criticism that I have received regarding game mode HDR on the Samsung S95B and the ST.2084 slider being broken. Now, I'm highly aware of on certain firmware versions that this slider no longer works, it is broken, etc., etc. And I know I have caught criticism, especially on the AVS forums about this. I'm highly aware of it. They always seem to criticize me no matter what I do. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I can't seem to do anything right. Even if I do what they tell me to do or to not do, they still give me criticism. Nonetheless, I'm aware of it. I see it, I get told about it, and I want to clarify some things where people think that I'm trying to scam people or mislead people or do anything. For me, I bought my Samsung S95B last year in 2022. I was one of the first persons on the planet to own the television. I had it in firmware 1082. I did updates all the way through the cycle into firmware 1304. I stopped there and I just recently updated to firmware 1430.1. My ST slider has never been broken. I have not done anything different from any other user, any other hobbyist calibrator, which I identify myself as. I'm not certified, so I cannot say I'm a certified calibrator, but hobbyist is the term. Nor an actual certified calibrator or any user at that. I have not done anything different, anything special to get my ST.2084 slider to work. So what I want to show you all is a couple of things here. All right, I just want to clarify all of the confusion. I don't know what to say. After all, it's Samsung. You all can see here that I am in game mode HDR, okay? All right. I also want to show you in the settings here. Let's go down the screen in video. Okay. Let's go take a look at the video output information that you do see HDR is supported. I'm currently in HDR. Okay. No questions with that. Obviously, you should know by now that I am currently showing you all this on a PlayStation 5. Okay. Shouldn't take rocket science to figure that part out. All right. Now, let's go back into the menu with the settings. All right. You can see I'm in game mode. We've clarified that this is HDR footage. All right. I'm going to go here into the actual expert settings section, and let's come down to the ST.2084 slider. Okay. Again, this is the part that is broken for many users. As you all can observe, I am moving the slider up and down as I please, as I will. Again, it just simply works for me. It always has worked. I have not done anything special. It just simply works for me. So for the majority of users out here that are experiencing it being broken, I don't know what to say. That is a Samsung issue, but that has nothing to do with me. Don't get mad at me because mine is working. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only user and consumer that has the slider currently working on firmware version 1430. We do not know how many people publicly are reporting that theirs is working or are even aware that it's an issue. As again stated earlier, I went from firmware 1304 directly to 1430. So I am aware of the other 14XX versions of the firmware that did break things. I, however, did not install those versions. So I don't have an issue with my ST.2084 slider in any mode, but definitely not in game mode HDR. So I don't know what to tell you all. I just wanted to make this video to show you all that I don't have any issues with the slider. Also, something that I want to clarify, I did receive some confusion where certain individuals took a look at my four-way comparison video where I showed you all on firmware version 1430 where I have HGIG on in two of the pictures and then I turned it off. And then I did a service menu hack which increased the brightness. All of the information is there in that video. Some people were saying, oh, the image looks washed out, it looks clipped, all of these things in the HGIG portions that were off. Okay, I had two different images that showed everything in comparison, and it looked like it was off to some people. I want to specify it does not look like that in person. Okay, you are currently seeing the home screen with HGIG off. As a matter of fact, let me just show you all since I'm talking about it. Okay, let's come here to the HDR tone mapping. Again, as I said, game HDR or HGIG is off. Okay, it is not blown out, it's not washed out or anything. It was just in comparison, it's so much brighter and it's so much more impact without changing the camera settings. That's what any television set would look like in comparison. So if you put an LCD mini LED next to an OLED and you don't change the camera settings, it will make that LCD or mini LED look washed out on camera unless you change some brightness settings or you do some other types of tricks or you allow the camera to auto adjust, etc., etc. I don't do that because I want things to be fair. I just leave it as it is, as the settings are, and I run with it. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. But again, my ST.2084 slider is working. I did not do anything different. Let me come over here one more time just to show you all. I am on firmware version 1430. You can see it on the screen. I'm doing this in real time for anyone that wants to come here and question me. Okay, I don't know what to tell you why yours is broken. Take that up with Samsung. We know the issue that Samsung has, breaking things. Okay, but that's not my fault. Okay, you see game HGIG is off. All right, and when we come up here to the picture settings, okay, and I have these settings listed all over, so I'm not going to continue to show that. But you can see the slider works. Okay, it works all day long. I didn't do anything in the service menu. There's no tricks, no schemes, no nothing. So for all the haters out there, for all the doubters, I don't know what to tell you. Take your anger, take your rage, take your frustration, take your confusion, etc. up with Samsung. But I didn't do anything special on my particular television set. It just works. And like I said, I went from firmware version 1304 to 1430 that I'm currently on, and it just works. So just want to put this out here and clarify some things with you all. I'm going to show you all some footage with, again, HGIG off with the service menu hack. This is what you're currently looking at. Again, this is a calibrated S95B. The Delta area is 2.1, so there is some room for adjustments, but for now it's close enough. Anything under 3% is not supposed to be perceivable to the human eye, so it's nothing that you could visually pick up to say, oh, this color is off, or this is off, or the brightness is off, or any of that. So I don't really want to get into that right now, but I'm going to show you all some footage coming up very soon. I'm going to have the camera favoring and catering to HGIG off so you all can see in a comparison. Aha, it does not look clipped. Aha, it does not look washed out. Again, this is the limitation when trying to show this on camera, and then you also have YouTube compression on top of it. Even when you push 4K, 60, HDR, whatever it is that you throw at it, you're still going to have that compression and any type of setbacks and limitations because we're presenting this on YouTube. So it is what it is. But thank you all for watching. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you aren't currently subscribed. I have a lot more coming, and I just wanted to get this out to you all so that you all know what time it is. On that note, I will speak to you in the next video. And what I always say, until we stream again.